How's it going, YouTube? Dallas Boy here with some Pokemon Go PvP action. This is something new that I'm gonna be trying out for some content. I've been having a little bit of fun with Pokemon Go's PvP system, and been watching some guys like Pogo King, and yeah, thought I'd try my hand at this. I am doing Sinister Cup format. Against my training partner JMillz. Don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I do know that he is one of the best players in my locals. So I'm pretty much running the team that you see on the screen. Alolan Marowak, Medicham, Steelix, Poliwrath, Dusclops, Cresselia. Yeah, so let's get into this game. I pretty much catch his Gardevoir on the lead with my Alolan Marowak, switching to Cresselia as he goes into Poliwrath, and this opening turn, kind of expected a power-up punch or something. Didn't know how much energy he farmed up on me with his Poliwrath, but yeah, my Crest ends up taking a big hit, so this kind of forces me to shield this power-up punch coming up, and I am able to farm down the Poliwrath with my Cresselia, and he goes out in the Mawile, where I'm just going to fire off an Aurora Beam to deal a nice chunk of damage before my Cresselia goes down. And here I'm just going to be going out into my Alolan Marowak, because it has enough energy farmed down to try to take out this Mawile. Mawile being a pretty potent threat in this format of Sinister Cup. And running Fire Spin for this team, because I was a little bit wary of the Mawile matchup with my build, so thought that going with the Alolan Marowak would do the trick. And that shield on the power-up punch, a little bit of a mistake on my end. Should know that Alolan Marowak resists a good chunk of Miles' charge moves. But now out comes Gardevoir, takes out my Alolan Marowak before I'm able to farm up the Shadow Ball, but Dusclops is there to pretty much nail the Gardevoir with the Shadow Punch, and we'll be taken down with a few hexes right off the bat, which gives me game 1. So, game 1 went relatively well. I probably would like to have one of the shields back with Cresselia on the Hydro Pump, maybe. Probably not have shielded the Power-Up Punch on Mawile, but then again, I probably would have lost Marowak there, but I think Dusclops had it regardless of that first game. Second game, gonna be going with a lineup of Poliwrath, Steelix, and I want to say Alolan Marowak here as well. And yeah, just me not using the magnifying glass, pretty much a scrub move. It's just wasting a little bit of time. So, my bad with that. So, yeah, I did end up choosing the Alolan Marowak over the Dusclops this round. So, again, I'm leading off with Poliwrath. I managed to catch his Drifblim. So, I'm gonna kind of sort of be able to farm up this thing a little bit. Gonna be going for the Power-Up Punch to try to burn a shield. I am packing the Ice Punch for this thing, which will be trying to get damage on this Drifblim later. But he sees that I've burnt some energy. So now he goes out into his own Poliwrath, where I'm just going to Power-Up Punch this thing as well. And hit a little bit more of an attack boost. I do like Power-Up Punch for its spammability here. And here, I opt not to shield the power charge move, which turns out to be Power Up Punch, which actually ended up hurting me. That decision not to do it ended up hurting me in my locals this past weekend, where one of my opponents ended up carrying Dynamic Punch, and that whole set didn't turn out well for me, and well, that whole tournament rather. Although I did end up going 3-1, my head just wasn't in the game. And I'll just talk about that a little bit later. But we're just exchanging bubbles and power-up punches at this point. And I pretty much think that I have this Poliwrath down. With just a little bit of health left to try to farm up Nice Punch on the incoming Drift Blim. I do end up tapping the middle just to kind of see what's coming out next. It ends up being the Drift Blim, and makes a smart move. Ends up shielding this Ice Punch, and I'm just not going to waste a shield on Poliwrath because it's pretty much down at this point. And after a little bit of consideration, I'm just going to be going out into Steelix here. And keep the Alolan Marowak in the back, because I can tank whatever this Drifblim wants to dish out. And also not entirely sure why it's running Icy Wind. I'd probably have to talk to JMillz about that. But, anyways, I'm just going to be going for the crunch here after he hits me with a Shadow Ball. And it's revealed that his last is his Mawile. So, I pretty much know that I have this in the bag, because my Alolan Marowak can take it on. So, I also have a shield, and I'm just gonna farm the Mawile until I hit Earthquake, which ends up happening, and I pretty much take game 2. So, I pretty much won this set, but, going back to, the Sinister Cup tournament that I was in, I was just really nervous because I knew that a lot of people in my locals are pretty good. But there was one guy who was taking part in a lot of tournaments prior to this, and I got paired up with him in the first matchup, and yeah, I was just not in my best mental affairs, and ended up kind of messing with my psyche a little. I did go 3-1 in that tournament, but no physical badge to go along with it. But I still got the silver badge on my trainer card, I believe. But next time, just gonna have to have fun going into it. So game 3, we both lead off with the Alolan Marowaks, and at this point, we're just going to be spamming Bone Clubs and Fire Spins. We both opt not to shield the Bone Club upcoming, the first Bone Club. But here, I tried tapping Shadow Ball, and I fire off a shield right here because I thought he was going to go for a Shadow Ball with Zone. But turns out he Bone Clubs. That time I was actually counting the energy a little because our energy is kind of tied with what we got. But there I reveal my own Shadow Ball. And with how far the HP bar is coming down on me and whatnot, it's looking like that his Marowak has the advantage despite mine being at 1500. It's just that his has some, probably some better IVs on it. I'm at 11, 11, 11, but I think he's a little bit more defensively invested than I am, maybe. Not entirely sure, but he's going to be taking my Alolan Marowak out with the Bone Club, and I'm just going to be going out into Cresselia to farm down this Alolan Marowak. And I'll still have enough energy to quickly bring up a charge move. I choose Aurora Beam because it's a Steelix that comes out, and just wanted to get some chip on it before switching out into my Medicham to try to preserve my crest and try to farm down the Steelix, but doubles into Poliwrath, but I pretty much have Psychic for this thing, and there you can see on the screen my inexperience with the Psychic minigame. Yeah, I still kind of struggle with it, but I take out the Poliwrath, the Psychic, and it's pretty much Medicham from here on out. I am going to be taking this Crunch. Knew that it was going to be a Crunch because Steelix wasn't out long enough to hit me with an Earthquake, which could have been pretty bad, but after a power-up punch and some counters, I am able to take game 3. So that was a pretty fun set against JMillz. Definitely enjoyed this one, and I definitely want to enjoy my Great League matches a little bit more after this past weekend. I mean, if you're not having fun but still winning, who's really winning there? But, stuff happens, and you gotta do what you gotta do. But, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my commentary for these 3 matches, and if you have any feedback on what I can do to improve, aside from the slight stutter, that kind of comes naturally with me, but improvements, I am always open to them, whether it's layout, graphics, trying to work with Sony Vegas here, whatever. Please let me know what you have in mind to have me improve on for future uploads, because I kind of want to bring this to the channel. I'm having fun with Great League. Last weekend's nerves aside, but kind of want to put, I definitely do want to put this on my channel going forward. That and some Gen 8 content, maybe some shiny hunting. We'll see. So, hope you guys enjoyed again. Rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.